Today is finally the day, guys. We are going to be updating my GFUEL tier list, and here are all the tubs that we will be trying. All the flavors that I'm going to be trying and ranking today are going to be flavors that are currently on the GFUEL website, or ones that I know that are going to be coming back soon, like mango lemonade. Yes, guys, you heard me right. Mango lemonade will finally be coming back. It should be around on my birthday this month, around the 24th, but I'm going to keep you guys updated. But we are finally going to be getting mango lemonade back. Not only are we going to be doing a tier list today, I'm also going to be finally giving all these flavors proper rankings and putting them in order in a actual list rather than just kind of guessing the rankings and stuff like that. I'm gonna actually put these in line. Let's go ahead and start with the first one, and that's gonna be Wumpa Fruit. This one is currently on the website, so let's go ahead, give it a go, and see where I'm gonna put it. So without a doubt, I'm gonna put it in really good. Okay, Wumpa Fruit, gonna put it in really good. Right, let's start it out with a 7.5. That's where I'm gonna start out Wumpa Fruit at. Okay, next up, guys, we've got the Chucky's Good Guy flavor. That's what this one looks like. This one is a, I forgot to say what the Wumpa Fruit one is. Goodness, that one is a mango apple. The Good Guy's flavor is the Chucky flavor is a tropical blood orange. So I like to think of it as like a navel orange mixed with a blood orange. Let's go ahead and give it a go. That, if you're looking for something just that tastes really freaking real, Chucky Good Guy's flavor is it, without a doubt. This one, I think before it was already in my God tier. I'm gonna throw this in God tier already. And it's going to get, to start off at the moment, I'm gonna give it a 8.9 to start off the ranking. Next up, guys, we have the Cadenza flavor inspired by Persona. This one is a citrus strawberry. So I believe this one was actually the Wolfberry flavor, which used to be Sniper Wolf's flavor before she parted ways with GFUEL. But let's go ahead and give this one a go. This one's pretty good if you like something light, like almost Gatorade vibes, or like a cooling type of drink vibe. Like, it's pretty decent, but I don't think it's going to be something that I'm personally going to pick up and have again really often. So for that reason, I'm probably going to throw it into good. I think it's a good flavor. It's probably going to get like a 5.9 for me. Next up, we've got the Isaac's Tears flavor. This one is a white grape pineapple flavor. Let's go ahead and give it a go. If you're looking for a flavor that's something like super crisp and refreshing, like think of when you put a grape in the freezer and then you eat it, that's what this reminds me of. It's got like that cooling, crisp feel to it and taste. This one for me has always been one that I've really liked. So I'm probably going to, honestly, I think I'm going to put this one into really good. I think this is definitely going to be a really good spot for me. I don't think it's better than Wumpa Fruit, so I'm going to put this one a little bit above Wumpa Fruit. Gonna get, I would say, about a 7. Let's just put it at a 7.6 for right now. It's a little bit better than Wumpa Fruit, but nothing too crazy. Next up, guys, we've got the Cactus Lime flavor inspired by Genshin Impact. This one is called Traveler's Ale. This one's pretty good. It's kind of in the same spot as Cadenza for me, but maybe a little bit better because it does taste a little bit more like natural and real. And I don't think this one has any artificial colors, which any flavors that don't have any artificial colors is just an automatic bump up in ranking for me. So this one's gonna go in the good category. So I'm gonna throw it at the top of good. And I would say I'm gonna give 6.1. 6.1. Okay. Next up, guys, we've got Sour Fruit Punch. Let's go ahead and give Sour Fruit Punch a go. This one is fairly new. Not a fan of the red coloring, but boy, does this one pack a freaking punch in just flavor. And I love the sour aspect of it. I think it makes it taste so much better than just normal fruit punch. So this one, I think I'm going to put it in good, and it's going to go a little bit above Cadenza. So I think that's going to get, I would say, a 5 point. I'm going to give it a 6.0. So finally, in our first batch of flavors, we've got the soda ice candy flavor. This one is inspired by Naruto. Let's go ahead and give this one a go. This one is odd because it basically almost tastes like an orange creamsicle, which is just weird because you're not expecting it. But yeah, that's definitely kind of what it tastes like for me. I haven't had it as much as I thought I would when it first came out. So for this one, it's not gonna be super crazy for me. I'm gonna put this one below Cadenza. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just not feeling it right now. So it's gonna get a 5.8. Alright guys, so I've got a few flavors that I went through that I just feel like I don't really need to go through the effort of tasting them because I've had them recently, or I know where they're gonna go because they're super simple flavors, or there's things like cherry that I personally just do not like at all. So let's go ahead and go through some of those. So the first few ones that I just want to kind of put on the board here, let's go ahead with Power Pellet. Power Pellet is a cherry lollipop. I really don't like cherry, so I'm just going to throw this one where I am thinking it's going to go. All right, guys, so I did update some of the names here just because I thought I didn't really like the ones before. So I added below average, I put not good because I felt like that was a little bit better wording. And then below that, I put awful in my opinion. I think that's a little bit better wording than just complete trash. And then at the very bottom, I put a selection for joke flavors or just complete booty cheek flavors because I kind of wanted to separate awful and joke flavors just to give me a little bit more of a tier list here. Next up is Sour Pixel Potion. It's basically a sour grape. I do think this one is a little bit better, but it's still grape. So Sour Pixel is going to get a 1.5 from me. And for Blackberry Apple, I think it's in not good for me. I'm just not a big fan of GFUEL's Blackberry. So that's going to get, I would say, let's give it a 2.5 for now. Blackberry Apple 2.5. Next up, guys, let me go ahead and put Dragon Fruit on the tier list. Now, Dragon Fruit, it's a decent flavor, but it's just nothing really unique or special to me. So it's not that it's bad, it doesn't taste bad, and that's why I think I'm gonna throw it into average, because I think it's just an average flavor, and that's kind of what I'm thinking with it. I think I'm just gonna pop it into average here, probably a 4. Let's give it a 4.5 for now. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, something simple that I just kind of know where I want to put it is going to be watermelon. So I am going to throw watermelon into good. Watermelon, I do think it's just a good overall flavor. I think maybe Dub Melon Mint for me would be really good, but for right now, I'm trying to be a little more protective of those high tiers for me, because the more and more GFUEL flavors that come out, I really want to try to be protective of those super high flavors. So for me, watermelon's going to go in good, and I think it will probably be above Cadenza, and I think it'll get the same ranking as Cadenza for me. So I think a 5.9. And finally, I've got Sour Blue Chug Rug. So this one, I kind of know where I want to put it. This one's been out for a really long time. I think most people that have been in the GFUEL scene have probably had it. If you haven't, it could be a good flavor to start with. It's basically just a sour blue raspberry. With that being said, guys, I'm going to put sour blue chug rug in the good category. I do think it's good. I'm going to put it right below sour fruit punch. So we got some more mixed up here, and you know what? First, we got to start with some good old mango lemonade, baby. You know how it is. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, baby. Now, this is the OG formula of mango lemonade, and this is the one that we'll be coming out again with soon. So freaking good, so refreshing, so light, but also hits you with flavor. No artificial colors, but yet you got some color with that carrot juice and that little bit of beet. Absolutely amazing. You know where it's gonna go. Mango lemonade. Still gonna give room because we don't know, but mango lemonade. Gonna give it a 9.5 to start off at the moment. But anyways, loving freaking mango lemonade, guys. I'm so excited for it to come back for you guys. All right, next up, we've got the Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha, which is a strawberry lychee flavor. Got a lot of good flavors in this lineup right here. That's absolutely banging. Freaking love it. This is also a god tier flavor in my personal opinion. I love the Kamehameha flavor. It's super good, man. If you guys don't like lychee, you might not like it, but I really like this one. I'm finding it on my... Here it is. Okay. I'm going to put this one below Good Guys. I think it's below Good Guys. Gonna get a 8.5 for now. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Next up, guys, we've got the full release. This one is Kiwi Berry Blitz. This one's a reskin of the Rebel Moon flavor, I believe, that was in Walmart for a limited time. This one, it's a good flavor. Kiwi's is a very strong flavor. It's like, it's not bad, but it's not good, super good, and it's like, so that's why I think I'm going to throw this one into average. It's kind of like how I feel about it, to be honest. I'm going to toss it into average. And I think it's a little bit better than Dragon Fruit, so I'm going to give it a 4.7. Full release, 4.7. Next up, guys, we've got the Crimson Tears flavor inspired by Elden Ring. Let's go ahead and give this baby a taste here, shall we? This one is a prickly pear flavor. Super unique. Kind of tastes like prickly pear. Some people will say kind of tastes like watermelon, bubblegum, and I agree with that. For me, it's another average. It's not crazy. It's nothing crazy for me. I think I'd probably have it a little bit over Dragon Fruit. So I'm gonna give it a 4.6. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Spinal Fluid flavor inspired by Attack on Titan. This one is a citrus green tea flavor. Let's go ahead and give it a go. That is freaking good, man. I love the tea flavors. I haven't had this one in a while. That one's banging. That one is banging, dude. If you like anything tea, you're gonna absolutely love that. That one, for me, Spinal Fluid, I'm throwing that baby below Mango Lemonade. That's how much I'm liking it right now. I'm gonna give that baby a 9 out of 10, dude. Spinal Fluid, 9.0. Give that baby a 9.0. That's what I'm thinking about Spinal Fluid. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Yuzu Slash flavor. Just recently restocked, inspired by good old PewDiePie. PewDiePie! All right, let's go ahead, give it a smell. Yuzu is supposed to be, it's like an exotic fruit. And it's, well, I believe it's a Japanese fruit, if I recall correctly. I believe it is from Japan, and it's supposed to be similar to like a lemon. I would say you're basically getting like just a funky lemonade, a little bit more citrusy than a lemonade. But it's a super simple, good flavor. That description right there basically describes where I think I want to put it. Because yeah, it's just a super simple, good flavor. So I'm going to throw it in good, but I think it's going to go... I'm going to put it right below Sour Fruit Punch. I'm going to give it 5.9 as well. So 3 flavors at a 5.9. And next up, guys, we have the Sage Mode flavor, which is a pomelo white peach flavor. And pomelo fruit is basically kind of like a blood orange. So freaking good. One of the, I'm going to say it right now, one of the all-time best GFUEL flavors. Just in terms of marketing, in terms of how well it's sold, in terms of just everything. I mean, it's amazing. It is just overall an amazing flavor. I really love it. I think it's gonna go in God tier as well. It's gotta go in God tier, ladies and gentlemen, because I would probably definitely drink this over Kamehameha, I think. Don't know if I'd drink it over Good Guys, but I think I would have it over Kamehameha. Alright guys, got some more to rank here, so let's go ahead and keep on doing this. I've got the Nemesis Tea flavor here. This was recently restocked, so let's go ahead and give this baby a go. This one is Lemonade Iced Tea. That is just amazing, just super freaking good. I'm trying to decide if I think it's better than Spinal Fluid. Personally, I don't think so. I don't think it's better than Spinal Fluid, but I do think it's kind of right below for me. So it's gonna go in God tier, and it's gonna get. I'm gonna give it a 8.9. 8.9 out of 10 for Nemesis. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Nemesis is freaking awesome. Highly suggest it. Next up, guys, we've got the Miami Nights GFUEL flavor. This is a strawberry pineapple coconut. It's based off the Miami Vice alcoholic drink. Obviously, it does not have alcohol in it, but let's go ahead and give it a go. It's one of the only coconut flavors that I like, and this one's just really good. Miami Nights has always been really, really good. Super good, and the coconut's just not too strong, and that's what I like about it. So I'm gonna put this in really good. I don't know if it's God tier for me because of that coconut, but I do think it's a really good flavor. Miami Nights, gonna pop that one. I'm gonna put it at the top of really good, honestly. I'm gonna put Miami Nights at the top of the very good, which in my opinion is gonna get a 8.5 out of 10. Miami Nights. 8.5 out of 10. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Golden Berry GFUEL flavor. This one is called the Great Golden Slushy, and this is inspired by Neopets. So let's go ahead and give it a go. Like, I'm just not too crazy about it. Like, it's not sticking out like crazy. I'm probably gonna put it above Soda Ice Candy, somewhere like that. And I think that will probably get I'm going to give it the same as Soda Ice Candy. Golden Berry is going to get a 5.8. Jujutsu Kaisen GFUEL flavor. This one is called Sukuna's Finger Fruity Black Tea. It's definitely similar Spinal Fluid, but it's just not... It's not as good. They never actually said the fruit that they're using in this, but I feel like I'm getting some berry, maybe blackberry, maybe something like that. It's just not as good as Spinal Fluid for me. I think it's still a good flavor, but I in terms of a tea, it's just not It's not as good as Spinal Fluid or Nemesis T, in my opinion. It just doesn't get all the way up there. You know what? I'm actually going to put it in average. I'm not too crazy about it. I don't know why. It's just the fruit that they used is not really working well for me. I'm going to put it above Crimson Tears. 4.7 out of... I'm going to give it a 4.6. Next up, guys, I've got the Ramune Melon flavor inspired by Gundam. Let's go ahead and give this one a go. I haven't had this in a really long time, and it has only natural flavors and only natural colors. So this one, well, actually it has no colors. It's kind of odd. It reminds me of like, I don't know, it's kind of like an exotic fruit taste, kind of like lychee or something like that, or kind of like a weird melon. It's hard to explain. It's not. I don't think this is an insanely really good flavor. I think it's kind of like average, or it kind of goes like near soda ice candy, but I'm gonna put it a little bit below soda ice candy. Nothing really punches you in the face. Nothing really sticks out with it or anything like that. So I'm actually gonna put it kind of in the same spot as the previous one. Yeah, I'm going to put this one below full release as well, and it's going to get a 4.6. Gundam's going to get a 4.6. And next up, guys, we've got the caramel apple flavor. This one is available right now. Let's go ahead and give it a go. This one's really quite amazing because it gives you a nice, like, I don't know, like warm caramelly taste. And you got that apple. It's kind of like an apple juice, a Macintosh apple. I think it's really good. It's a really good flavor. I don't think it's like a daily. I think it's once in a while. And I do think it's a unique flavor, but I do think it is good. Do I think it's really good? Yeah, I think I just kind of said it's really good, but I think it's really good, but maybe on the back end. Yeah, I'm going to say really good, but on the back end, I think. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And next up, guys, we've got the Nuka-Cola Quantum. This is another one of those huge staple flavors for G Fuel, in my opinion. You know, you've got the Sage Mode that is just insanely popular. Everybody knows what it is. And then I would argue this one might even be more popular and more sales than Sage Mode. But let's give it a go. So Nuka-Cola it's an odd combo. I believe it's something like, if I remember correctly, it's a hard one. It's lemon lime, pineapple, coconut, berry. I think. I'm trying to remember that one. It's a hard one. It's a good flavor though. It's very, very, very interesting. But it is a good flavor. I do find that it's confusing. I think it could be confusing to some people. But I do think it's a good flavor, and the marketing, just everything in general about this whole flavor has been amazing. So I'm definitely going to give it a decent ranking. I think this one, in my opinion, is definitely better than caramel apple, but I don't think it's better than Wumpa Fruit. So this one's going to go a little bit above a caramel apple for me. I'm probably going to give it a 7.2 out of 10. Nuka-Cola, 7.2. Gonna give that baby a 7.2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up in the lineup, we got Dream Demon, which I believe is supposed to be citrus fruit punch, something like that, I'm pretty sure. Or tart fruit punch. Just kind of tastes like fruit punch, a little bit different. This one was never crazy to me. I wasn't like, I don't know, this one's nothing. It's like, it's not good, but it's not, I would say this one's an average for me. Dream Demon, definitely going to be an average flavor for me personally. Gonna throw this into average. I'd probably say it's above Crimson Tears. Dream Demon, right above Crimson Tears. Gonna give it a 4.6 as well. Next up, guys, we've got the Sour Power G Fuel flavor. This one, if I remember correctly, is a sour raspberry. That one is definitely pretty good. I think I think that one's gonna go in the really good for me, and I would say probably I'm gonna put it above Nuka-Cola. Honestly, I do think it's a little bit better. Do I think the marketing and stuff is better? No, but I think the flavor itself, I mean, that's what we're judging off of. Flavor itself, a little bit better than Nuka-Cola. So I'm going to put that baby in there. So it's going to go right above Nuka-Cola. And I'm going to give it, I think, a 7.3. Sour Power, going to get a 7.3. Next up, guys, we have the Mega Man flavor. This one is a vanilla blue raspberry. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Super smooth. Super smooth flavor. You know, I never really thought these would go, like blue raspberry vanilla. Never thought that would work, but honestly, it's working. I think it works. It tastes good. I'm going to put it in really good. I think I'll put it above caramel apple. So I'm going to give that a 7.1 out of 10. Next up, guys, this one is the Ego Boost called Nuclear Sunset flavor. This one's got a lot of flavors in it. And if I remember correctly, let's take a peek. It's cherry orange pomegranate. Not a fan of the cherry. I like the orange and the pomegranate. This one's gonna go an average for me. It's nothing crazy. I think it may be above dragon fruit. I'm just not a big fan of the cherry that's in it. So above dragon fruit, I think that's gonna also get a 4.5. Ego Boost. Next up, guys, I've got the Miku's Sweet Melodies. This is a rock candy flavor. That one, I remember trying this one. That one, it's a decent flavor, honestly. It's really quite decent. Like, for a candy flavor, it's not bad. At, like, the bottom of good. That's kind of where I think I'm going to put it, at the bottom of good. Next up, guys, I've got the Castlevania flavor, which is Vampire Killer Guava Pineapple. This is a reskin of the Brain Drive flavor that came out quite a while ago. Let's go ahead and give this one a go. This one, I really like this one. It really punches you. I really like it. It depends if you like guava or not, but It depends if you like guava or not, but I really like this one. I'm gonna put this one in really good. I like the guava and I like the pineapple. I'm gonna put it in really good, and I'm gonna put it in above Nuka-Cola. Above Nuka-Cola. Next up, guys, we've got the Glitch Mix flavor, also known as the Strawberry Girlfriend flavor, which is strawberry, coconut, and guava. This one has a strong coconut flavor. So if you guys don't really like that coconut flavor, you might not like this one. I'm not really a big fan of it. Personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of average because I really don't like how strong the coconut is in it, to be completely honest with you guys. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of the coconut. So I'm gonna give it a 4.0. Alright guys, so I've got some that I want to rank now that I don't necessarily think I need to actually mix up because I've had these recently, or I know where I want to put these. So let me get some of these mini tubs out of the way. So first off, one of the first mini tubs is going to be the Gohan Dragon Ball Blackberry Tea. This one for me is kind of going to be in the same area of Blackberry Apple. I'm not the biggest fan of Blackberry, to be completely honest. So that one's gonna go, I'm gonna put it at the top of not good. Next up, guys, I have the Gum Gum Fruit by One Piece. Let's go ahead and rank this one. I'm gonna put Gum Gum. Lemon ice is really good. It tastes just like that lemon Italian ice. Those little Italian ice cups that you get in the popsicle section at the store. Really, really good. I'd say it's probably in the, it's like kind of in the watermelon yuzu section. I'm gonna put it above yuzu. I think it's a little bit better than yuzu. Next up, guys, I have the human fruit, which is cotton candy, from One Piece. This one, cotton candy, I like it that it has no artificial colors, but at this point, it's just so, like, it just tastes like sugar water. It's just not, it's nothing crazy to go crazy over. So I am going to put this one, I'm going to put it at the top and not good as well. Next up, guys, we've got the good ones, which is Revive Fruit. This one is the reskin of Divine Peach. This one, you already know it. I'm going to give it a good old ranking, okay? I'm going to give this one a good ranking. This one is going to go in God tier without a doubt. I love me Divine Peach. So freaking good. I'm going to put it above Kamehameha, but I don't know if it's above Sage Mode for right now, in my opinion. Gonna get a 8.6 out of 10 for Divine Peach. All right, next up, guys, the Flower Fruit, which is basically the juice, orange, pineapple, melon. This one also is an amazing flavor. I think at this very point, I've kind of gotten to the area where I'm like, I never thought I would say this, but I'm done with the juice. I'm like, I've had enough. I'm not crazy about it anymore. I think I'm gonna put it Vampire Killer. I still think it's good, but I'm just not crazy about it. So I'm gonna put it below Vampire Killer in really good. Next up, guys, I've got the Kingdom of the Apes flavor, or just fruit punch. The GFUEL website has just normal fruit punch on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and rank this one. I'm gonna put it like below Sour Blue Chug Rug. Next up, guys, we have the Immunofluid flavor, which is grape, which I'm not a fan of, banana, which I'm not a fan of, and then apple, which is good, but just I'm not a fan of Immunofluid. Not something I really like. Some people love it. I've heard some great things from you guys, but I'm putting it in the awful category. I just don't like it. Not something I like. I'm going to put it at the bottom of awful. Next up, guys, Hype Sauce. Good old Hype Sauce. Been around for so long. Where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put Hype Sauce above Caramel Apple. Next up, guys, Stab Stimulant. I love the art. I love the whole release with this. The marketing was amazing. Just everything was Stab Stimulant. The Ghostface flavor was amazing. However, the cherry green apple just wasn't, it's okay, but it just wasn't kicking it for me. So with this flavor, it's going to go a little bit above my other cherry flavors. I think for me, it's going to go in not good. But I think I'll put it like, yeah, I'm going to put it at the bottom of not good. That's where, this is my opinion. Remember, my opinion. So below Blackberry Apple, it's going to get a 2.5. Next up, guys, we've got the Bahama Mama flavor, Spooky Mama. There's been so many, like, reskins of this one. I am going to put Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama is a good flavor. I think the coconut's stronger than something like Miami Night, so it's not really high up there for me. I think Bahama Mama is going to be in, I'm going to put it in average below Kaiju. All right, guys, next up, this is a weird one. Spiced Orange. This one's just an odd flavor. It is in stock right now, so I'm ranking it. I'm gonna rank it. Where do I want to put it though? I think I'm gonna put it at the bottom of average. It's not like bad or anything, but it's nothing crazy. It's not like peach cobbler. Peach cobbler was like, it was a festive flavor, but it was like, I might pick this up. Or something like caramel apple, that's like almost a daily sometimes. But this spiced orange, I'm not too crazy about it. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of average. And then guys, I got clickbait. As you know, not the biggest guy on clickbait, just because of the cherry. That's kind of just how I am. I've never really liked cherry, like I've said a billion times in this video. I'm going to put clickbait at the top of not good, because that pomegranate, it puts it a little bit better. So it's going to get a 4.0. And next up, guys, I have the good old PewDiePie GFUEL flavor. Good old-fashioned PewDiePie GFUEL flavor. Where is this one gonna go? PewDiePie, you can't beat it. You know, you love... PewDiePie is just so good. He's been around for so long. I mean, I can't mess up my boy PewDiePie. I'm gonna put him in really good. I'm gonna put him above... I'm gonna put PewDiePie above Nuka-Cola. Next up, guys, we got peach rings. This baby's been around for a long time, always been just massive in the community. Everybody knows the peach rings flavor. This one's just amazing. It tastes just like peach rings. It's so just super, like, it's just done so much for GFUEL, this whole collab, the branding, everything about it. So I'm going to pop this one in really good. I'm gonna put it at the top of really good. I think Peach Rings deserves it. I think Peach Rings deserves the top of really good. And next up, guys, I have Jinxie's Juice, which is simply just pineapple coconut. So I am going to decide where I want to put this one. This one's not crazy. The coconut's really strong. I don't think I'd drink this one like over Bahama Mama, to be completely honest with you. So I'm probably going to put this one actually right below Bahama Mama. Next up, guys, I've got Watermelon Limeade. So Watermelon Limeade, it's a pretty good flavor. However, it's pretty like strong on the candy, and I'm not crazy about the candy aspect of it. But let's see where I want to put this baby. I am thinking Watermelon Limeade at the bottom of good. My boy A-Drive with Shiny Splash. This flavor is interesting because it always seems like, is it out of stock? Is it in stock? I mean, I can say the same thing about mine. Who knows about mine? But this one is currently in stock. Shiny Splash is back. Shiny Splash is an amazing flavor. Amazing flavor. I do think it needs a kind of an update or something like that. I'm not a big fan of reskins, but I do think, like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if you're watching this A-Drive, but I preferred the original art. I just felt like it went a little harder. So, Shiny Splash, definitely like it more than Hype Sauce. I will say that. And I think I like it over Mega Man. I'm going to put Shiny Splash. I'm going to put it above Sour Power and really good. So that's going to get a 7.4. Shiny Splash, 7.4. Alright, guys. And next up, I've got the Ultimate Murder Corn Sour Rainbow Candy. Gosh, that is one hell of a name right there. This one, I'm not crazy about either. I feel like it's just a candy explosion. I just feel like it's a candy explosion, and I'm not crazy about it. So I think I'm gonna put it in. It's not that it's not good, but it's not good to me. So I'm going to put it kind of near like the cotton candy area. I think I'll put it above cotton candy and not good. Now two that I wanted to mention and kind of put in a spot is going to be the Guilty Gear flavors. Those are both reskins, but one of them is Blue Raspberry, which is basically blue ice, and then the other one is Acai Berry, which we have also already had acai berry, which I believe that the acai berry flavor was the World of Warcraft flavor, I believe. And I wasn't a big fan of that one. Let me go with the blue raspberry first, just simple blue raspberry. Probably for me, gonna be like in the Gundam area, maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it above spiced orange. I'm gonna put it above spiced orange. Blue raspberry or blue ice above spiced orange and average. Gonna give it a 4.0. So then acai berry. Wasn't a big fan of that one. It's good, but it's just very earthy, very simple. That one I'm probably also gonna put in average and maybe below dragon fruit. I'm gonna say below dragon fruit. Another one that I wanted to throw on here that I notice is restocking soon is the blueberry, is the My Hero Academia flavor. That one is an odd flavor. It's a matcha. I think for me, that one's probably going to go in really good above caramel apple, somewhere around there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so for right now, I think that's going to be my tier list. As time goes on or flavors get restocked, I will, of course, add to my tier list and add to my rankings and everything. But it's nice to... Wow, this video took me a long time, like 4 hours to make. Holy crap. But it's nice to finally have every flavor listed and ranked. I'm super glad that I did that. Because I've just never really taken the time to do it before. So, super glad to do it. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Peace out.